brings with him more than 21 years of rich teaching and academic experience. At his institute, he actively contributes as a BCA program coordinator and NAC Criteria 1 in charge, playing a key role in curriculum development and quality enhancement. His areas of teaching and research includes artificial intelligence, cloud computing, big data analytics, Internet of Things, blockchain technology, machine learning, and information security. Dr. Mahesh Kumar is a published patent holder. He has published one patent, author of a book on machine learning, and has several numerous research publications in reputed Scopus Index journal and international conferences. He also served as a resource person for FDPs and training programs, uh, nas- organized national and international conferences, and received several recognitions, including the Faculty of Year Award. With a strong academic background and practical experience in integrating AI and ICT tool into teaching, learning, and research, uh, Dr. Mahesh Kumar is exceptionally well suited to guide us in understanding how emerging technologies can transfer higher education. So, on the behalf of organizing committee and all participants, I once again extend a warm welcome to Dr. G. Mahesh Kumar, sir, and look forward to an insightful and enriching session. So, thank you, sir, for being with us today. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for generous introduction. Respected Vice Chancellor, Professor, HOD, Department of Computer Science, and Dr. Namrata, Course Coordinator, Dr. B. Kishore, Professor, faculty members, students. Good morning, everyone. I'm very much honored to be part of this refresher course in use of artificial intelligence and ICT in teaching, learning, and research in higher education. Organized by Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University. And it's my pleasure to be part of this refresher course. So I'll start my presentation.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So my side video is not starting. From your end, anything you can do?
Sir, I will permit you, but I think your side provision, sir.
Okay. Problem from my side?
Yes, sir. I think.
Okay, maybe just I will relog in once. Just a minute. Just a minute. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So still there is a problem with the video. Okay, it doesn't mind. So I'll share the screen. Is the presentation visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll start the presentation. So the topic for today is applications of generative AI and ICT for teaching, learning, evaluation, and research in higher education. Okay, so here I am covering four things. One is for teaching, then learning, evaluation, as well as research in case of higher education. So how does this generative AI works, and how does this ICT tools have been supporting us in order to do all these tasks? So my agenda for this today presentation is, first I will introduce the AI and the generative AI concepts. Then I go for artificial intelligence, then generative AI, then ICT in higher education, applications of generative AI, then generative AI in teaching, learning, evaluation, and research. Now here in these four, I'll show you the practical applications, how we are going to use, and what is the future of generative AI and ICT, and conclusion. Now coming to the introduction part. So rapid advances in generative AI and ICT, that is information communication technology, are transforming teaching, learning, assessment, and research in higher education. Now, when you go for the generative AI, now here's something what we are trying to create some new content. Then we are going for using some automated assessments. That means we are able to use some predefined tools and we are trying to create something new, something innovativeness. Before this, we were using something called AI, artificial intelligence. Now that is also been working with similarity of the human intelligence, but still there is something like where we are going to analyze the data and predict the data from the data sets. That's it. But we are not able to create something new content from that, where the generative AI is supporting that. And whenever you want to create a new content from the existing one, then obviously we do require the ICT, information and communication technology, where it is a combination of the networks, the storage, the accessibility, then the devices, the hardware, the software. Now, once you do have all these things, then only the things like generative AI is possible. So both go hand in hand. Now, AI-enabled tools support personalized learning, where we create the content as per our wish. Because there is a lot of content on the web, but we don't go for all the content, right? So we need to personalize, means the customization of the content is required. So there is something called filtration of the data, where we try to acquire only the relevant data what we want. Then we go for creating the content. As I said, a very huge data is there, but after filtration, we are trying to generate something new content from the existing one. Then automated evaluation. Now you want to test your students. So generally earlier we used to do manual paper correction and all these things, but nowadays everything is online evaluation. Now the scripts, whatever the students are been writing in the final examination, we are doing the online correction now. Now the days are gone where we need to check the papers one by page, and manually we need to do correction and all these things. Now nowadays everything has been online, and we are trying to make the evaluation online, posting the marks online. That's where the automated evaluation comes. Now, where somewhere you try to put some quiz and the scores you are trying to fix over there, and automatically the marks are been calculated. We are not doing anything, right? And research assistants. Now, a lot of data has been already posting onto the web. Day by day, very fraction of seconds, a lot of content has been generated automatically through social media. Now, from that, we do have some AI tools, AI assistants, where I can extract the relevant research problems, the solutions which are already existing, the literature review, what we can get. Those days are gone where the people used to go to the libraries, and that to a remote area, and they need to just go with searching the data. So that is a time wasting process. But now everything has been handy. That is through mobile only we are going to do everything. Now, the national education policy, which was introduced by the government of India in 2020, it is emphasizing on digital empowerment, technology integration, and outcome-based education. Now, they have been introducing the 4 years courses everywhere. The programs, whatever they are framing, is for 4 years. And they are introducing the subjects like IKS, the Constitution, the skill development subjects, and they have the flexibility of multiple entry and multiple exit. Any college they can do first year, they can go for the second year, and they have been tracked by APAR ID and all these things. So everything is being digitalized. And when you want to go for digitalization, there need to be a technology support for us in order to integrate all these things. That's where the ICT comes. And whatever the education you're providing, there should be some outcome. It's not like just studying, just teaching, and there is no outcome of that. They're writing the examination, they're passing. There should be a job oriented aspects. So that's where the NEP has been focusing. So this AI as well as the generative AI has been supporting us in order to go for the digitalization of the process through the tools, whatever the existing and the upcoming tools, we can work out with the NEP. Now, what is artificial intelligence? Now, it enables machines to simulate human intelligence. So, whatever the humans have been doing, very similar aspects, the machines are also being trained through AI. Now, AI systems can learn from data, recognize the patterns, they go for reasoning, that is logical thinking, and make some decisions. So, data is the utmost important aspect what we need to, because generally we think, okay, data, a lot of data is there, what we can do with that particular data, we'll just throw that particular data. No, it's not like that. So what are the data you're collecting? Some at other point the particular data might be useful, so you put in some temporary storage. At least you're not going to throw, because if in future you want to extract the particular data, again you would start searching. Why can't you put into some temporary storage and extract the particular data? Then recognize the patterns, like the behavioral patterns of the customer. Now, suppose you want to purchase a book online, you just visit the particular, let's say you take Amazon, you just visit the particular online website, and you just do browse some books or so. But you may not be purchasing the particular book at the particular point of time. But when you go for the second time or third time, these things again get posted. So the behavioral patterns are being extracted through a system, and that is being trained to the model. Then the logical thinking, the problem solving aspects, and ultimately the decisions are being finalized. The core areas when you go for artificial intelligence are machine learning, where a very huge data sets have been taken into consideration, and you are going for some prediction of your problem. Then you go for deep learning, where you go for some neural networks in order much more in detail. You are going to extract the data and do the manipulations and find out the predicted data. The natural language processing, where we go for speech recognition sort of things, and whatever we speak, what are the terms you try to find out, that we try to segregate, summarize. Now these aspects. Then when you go for the computer vision, the audios, videos, data extraction can be done. So these are a few core areas where your AI has been supporting. So AI performs tasks like speech recognition, language translation. Now suppose from English to some other Spanish I want, still the tools are existing for us. Then image analysis. Now when you go for the healthcare, so you are taken the X-ray, and you just I want to just analyze that, or MRI scan, I want to analyze a particular report. Okay, and the problem solving aspects can be taken. So in education, AI is supporting personalized learning, already I said, intelligent tutoring. So we have some chatbots where I just post some questions and we get some related answer for that. Then automated assessment like quizzes you can conduct, or some activity, some rubrics you are going to take, and some activities you have been performing. Then research assistant, where I want to find out some literature review, or I want to find out some one paper citations, how many citations are existing, or how many H index has been existing for that one. What are the similar papers of the particular problem? So that, because when you go for a research, until unless you go for a very comprehensive literature review, you can't define a problem because so many problems are being already been working on by so a number of researchers. So which problem you are going to identify? So until unless you don't go for the comprehensive literature review, you are not able to come out with a problem and its objective and its methodology, so that ultimately your research need to be very much qualitative and accurate. Now, when you go for types of artificial intelligence, we have narrow artificial intelligence. It is named as weak AI because it has been only concentrating on a single task or single problem. Then when you go for general AI, that is a very strong AI. Now AI with human-like intelligence. So what I was saying, like ML, DL, deep learning, and all these things. Now it is going beyond that, where your design patterns or the recommendation tools are been assessing more intelligently than the human. Then that is coming under the category of super intelligent, like AI exceeding human intelligence. Then reactive and limited memory AI, that AI that reacts and learns from the past data. So what are the data is existing? That's why when we go for research now, we try to find out very huge data sets. We can't take like 1,000 or 2,000. We can take some data sets like in lakhs or more than that. Okay, so that the accuracy will be more. So these are few types of artificial intelligence. Now coming to the generative AI, that is generative artificial intelligence, is a type of AI that can create new content rather than only analyze the data. Now, when you go for AI, it is only analyzing the data and it is able to predict something, but it is not able to generate something new. So the new content could be a text, something new text, or images. Let's say I give a text now that should be converted to an image. Let's say I'm trying to present a PPT. So I want to just generate an image from the particular text because I give some text and based on that, a nice image should be framed. Then you have, let me say, I want to generate some audio from the given text, or I want to generate a new video and coding, because you have a number of tutorials where the coding can be created. I give a problem like I want to just find out the reverse of a given number. Sorry. Then the code will be automatically generated by. So all these are done by learning patterns from the large data sets. So in the background, there is some model which is already running, what we call as large language models. Now these models are getting trained every time whenever the new data has been generated. And from that, the patterns are being derived. And that is being used in order to extract the data from various web sources which are being at the background running. Now, if you take ChatGPT, now that is one of the model everyone is using nowadays. Now, any question it has been answering. Now, how come the background of the particular structure has been working where the large language models are been getting trained with a very huge set of data which is connected to lot of web resources. It could be web pages, or it could be some repositories, or it could be some database. Now, all things are integrated at the background and it has been extracting the data. Now, generative AI produces human-like context-aware outputs. Like according to the situation, the humans, if I take human, no, according to the situation, the human has been giving some solution immediately. Situation-oriented or scenario-based problems are there. The human is trying to give the solution to solve then and there. Similarly, the context-aware outputs are being generated by the generative AI applications. You give a problem, immediately you get a solution for that one. Now, in higher education, it supports content creation, personalized learning, assessment design, and research assistant. Now, defining generative AI, if you can see this diagram, artificial intelligence is a ocean, is a very big ocean. Now, the theory and methods to build machines that think and act like humans. Now, this whole big circle is part of your artificial intelligence, where you're trying to create some models, some machines, some applications which are basically correlating with your human. Now, internal to this, later on, they have evolved like something like machine learning, the ability for computers to learn from experience or data without human programming. So I need not sit behind, that means to be near the system and write some coding in order to make the system trained. So whatever the data you are generating, no, the data is being fed as an input again to learn itself. So I need not again go for writing something new programs. Then deep learning is internal to that. So you can see by seeing the diagram, no, we can assess no, how much depth we are going into. Now it mimics the human brain using artificial neural networks, such as transformers, to allow computers to perform complex tasks. Now here deep learning has been working with the ANN, that is artificial neural networks. Now that is a correlation with your brain, the human brain. When you see the human brain, there is a lot of connections from one node to the other node. Okay, we do have something called synapse or some other cells we do have in our brains. Similar to that, they are trying to create something called artificial neural networks, now which is much more faster in order to execute the application, and it transforms from one language to other language. Now that is it, within a fraction of seconds we are able to do. Now internal to that, you can see something new with what we are generating, and what we are focusing today is generative AI. So it generates new text, new audio, new images, new video, or new coding based on the content it has been pre-trained on. So here they are given something like ChatGPT, Midjourney, Gemini, and much more tools are existing. Now, expert system AI programmers teach AI exactly how to solve specific problems by providing practice instructions and stage. The expert system is your AI system. It's not a human. It's a system which is very similar to a human, which is teaching or which is providing solutions to your problems. So this is a minute level where we are trying to focus and we are trying to generate some innovative concepts. Now, what are the types of generative AI? So here I can generate some text. So we call it as text generation AI. Then we can generate some images, new images, by giving only a line of sentence, or we can generate the code. Okay. Earlier, I need to write on paper some logic and all these things, but now the days are gone where I just type, okay, just factorial of a given number. The program automatically is generated. Any program language, you can just write down like in something like Python. In Python, I want to just find out the factorial of a given number. Or in Java, I want to find out a factorial of given number. So automated, the code is being generated to you. Now, how does a particular code is generated? That is the thing what we need to understand. The code is generating, we're happy, but what is the technology behind that? What sort of language, large language models are existing, and what sort of web resource are we linking to that? Now, what sort of chatbots or the assistant, virtual assistants are being embedded with that, and how the particular data has been extracted and put in front of you? Then multi-model generation, where is the combination now? The combination, let's suppose I want to prepare a slide which should be processing an image, a text, an audio or video, or any sort of combination among these. Then that is called as multi-model generation. Okay. Now, this LLM, what I was talking about, large language model in generative AI. Now, these models are being working with the technologies like natural language processing, deep learning, the neural networks. Now, these applications or these concepts are being used in order to feed your data into a particular machine. And so this is a back end, right? This is a back end process which is going on. Now, this is a front end where we have a laptop and the desktop, what we try to interact. Now, here we are able to see that some new content has been generated. The content could be text, the content could be image, the content could be audio, the content could be video, or the content could be a multi-model generation. So these LLMs are playing the key role at the background of your application. That means the user interface, because generally the people will only interact with the user interface. We never thought of what is the work of the background, but the background, the LLM models are been running, where it is going to take very huge data sets, a large volume of data. From that, the required data has been filtered for us and it is generating. Now, what is the difference between the traditional AI and generative AI? Now, if you go for traditional AI, what I was saying earlier, analyzes data and the patterns like behaviors of the people, or in some other aspect. It could be in a healthcare, or it could be some other domain. It analyzes the data and patterns. It classifies the data. Let's suppose I am going for detection of the spam mails. So which mail is coming under spam, which is not coming under spam. I want to classify and I want to predict. So on what basis you are trying to classify? Like, okay, there are some terms or keywords which is being used in order to detect the spam mails or junk mails, or the mails related to social media, or the mails related to some forums, or the mail related to some blogs. Now that sort of classification you need to do, and the predict the outcomes of that particular model. Okay, this could be a spam because so and so keywords are been existing. That sort of prediction has been done. Then it automates the routine tasks. So I just given some programming to the particular machine for a particular task, and if the particular task is again recurring, that means it's again occurring, no, the same solution has been applied. Now here there is no concept of something new because it is not learning by itself. Then it provides recommendations. Now suppose you go for a purchase of book on, let's say, Amazon. Again, we take an Amazon example. Suppose you want to purchase some books related to your computer science. I go for Java programming, and it is, let's say, it is costing some 900 rupees. And the system is trying to recommend you that, okay, if you purchase Python programming along with Java, then you can get some discount on that. Actually, my thing is to purchase Java programming, but the system is trying to recommend something new. Like, okay, you purchase this book, discount you are going to get, like that. So ultimately, the tactics behind is nothing but a business, right? So these things are being put into your AI. Then these is focused on problem solving. Now coming to the generative AI, it creates something new content, like text, image, audio, and code, videos, etc. Then it produces original and creative outputs. Because I say that, okay, the background of the particular slide need to be so and so, the image need to be so and so, the text need to be so and so. So I just describe what I want. So it generates the content, some creative outputs we are getting. Then learns from large data sets, a very huge volume of data sets, where you try to just, because nowadays everything has been cloud based. Earlier we used to store our data in our desktop. The days are gone. Now laptop with high configuration, still the days are gone. Now everything, because our requirement is growing, the existing systems are not supporting, then I need much more. So we are shifting into the cloud-based solutions. Okay, so very huge data sets are being retrieved and the systems are getting trained in order to generate some new content. So it is focused on the content creation, generative AI. So on the whole, they say that traditional AI analyzes and predicts the data. Generative AI creates and innovates something new content. Now, how does the generative AI work? So here you can see there is something called input, like data, images, or code. Then here the model getting trained, learning from data, what are the data you are giving, is the input. Okay, now this data has been already pre-trained model. Okay, because very huge, large volume data sets we are taking, right? So the model is getting trained from that. And here the processing of the data has been done, like generating new content from this model. And the output is being based on your requirement. It could be text, images, or code. Now this is called as a creative content or the innovative content, what is generated. Now here in this model training, we get LLMs, large language models. That models are been supporting for us in order to generate some new content. So that applications are that particular through that data, the AI processing is done where new content is generated and given to the user as an output. Now, what are the advantages and disadvantages of generative AI? Now, one is increased efficiency. Now, within fraction of seconds, I am able to get my data. I'm not spending that because So if you don't have these LLMs and the generative AI concept, no, what is happening is, okay, we go to Google, we type some data, and we are able to extract some data. But comparatively, when you say there in Google, we try to get a number of links: page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, and that's also been based on the relevancy only. You are going to get that particular data. Page 1 is more relevant based on your query. Second page, little bit less relevant, like that. Now here, when you go for this generative AI, like these LLMs, no, Chat GPT and all these things, no, here we are trying to extract the exact content based on your query. So within fraction of seconds, you are getting more relevant, appropriate data. Then that is much more efficient than the earlier case. So that's why we say it is increasing the efficiency for the people. Then creativity and innovation. So just now we were talking the whole slides. We are talking about something new content has been created, like text, audio, image, and videos, and all these things. So that's where the creativity and innovation comes. Then scalability. Scalability means increasing. So we are able to scale our applications to different domains. It could be healthcare, it could be education, or it could be some manufacturing, or it could be some other domain where this generative AI concept has been working out. Then it is very cost effective. So here I'm not trying to put any sort of cost until unless you have the you need to only bear with your internet. Okay. Then disadvantages. Here we comes with the bias and fairness. Now, every time you might have observed a term called when you go for ChatGPT or when you go for Gemini or the Microsoft Copilot, these sort of uh, applications, when you see, they just write a last line like you need to just again recheck your data. The applications can do a mistake. Now that is called as a bias. Your whatever the data that they are generating, the application like ChatGPT or some other LLMs have been developing, no, there could be some mistakes, there could be some bias, there may not be some fair data which is generated. So that is the work of the author or the client who is generating the data. They need to recheck whether it is correct or not. So that is one case where there's a big disadvantage for us. Then job displacement. Now this is a very big concern again in any field. If you see, not only in healthcare, not only in education, not only in manufacturing, not only in marketing, everywhere the AI is there now. Now, what is a job guarantee? So the loss of job, that's a big concern, what is going on right now. So here, you need to be very much updating with your concepts. You need to be going with hand in hand with the new technology. Then obviously we survive with our jobs. Okay, so that is very big concern, which is they are calling it as a disadvantage. But actually the humans are developing these sort of applications, right? So I don't feel like this is going to dominate us. We need to dominate these applications by learning something new every time. So don't be afraid that, okay, the AI is replacing teacher. The updated teacher will replace the other teacher if the people are not updating. Fine. So every time we need to go hand in hand with the technology so that we need to update ourselves and we hold our job. Then security concerns. Now, whenever whatever the data you are generating may not be appropriate, there could be some phishing attacks, there could be some credential loss. Now these sort of security concerns are also been there uh, with the generative AI and the quality of output, because some LLMs are been giving accurate data. Okay, what I observed, some LLMs are being giving with some mistakes. So the quality of output is also been a biggest concern. Okay. Now coming to the ICT, information and communication technology. Now here, not only the AI tools have been enough for us, we need to have the technology behind that in order to support our AI. So ICT is the integration of computing devices, communication devices, and networking technologies to store, to process, to transmit the data, and share information efficiently. Now, what sort of components are being involved in ICT? See, if you take hardware, computers are required, servers, smartphones, tablets, etc. If you take software, applications, programming, then operating systems, productivity tools, the networks and internet, LAN, WAN, Wi-Fi, mobile networks, cloud computing technology, and so on and so forth. Communication tools, email, video conferencing, messaging apps, etc. Now, these all components need to get integrated. Then that's where the ICT comes into picture. You have an application, but you don't have a system to deploy. You have an application, but there is no networking concept to make the people to acquire or access and adapt the particular technology. Then how? You don't have a place to store your data. You don't have a provision of a server to process your data. You don't have the technology, that means you don't have the provision to transfer your data to some other system. Now then obviously the application is not that much suitable for us. So the AI as well as the ICT both are integrated now. Okay. Now ICT in higher education, like digital classrooms, like smart boards, okay, then online tutorials, okay, where you have PPT presentations, okay, then online learning platforms. You have so many tutorials online, right? Okay, that all comes under online learning platforms. Then ebooks. So you do have a library, you do have ebooks there, you do have digital libraries like National Digital Library of India, we do have NDLI. Okay, then we do have personalized learning. That's what I was saying, the customization of the content according to the student wish, because the student is not able to study the complete textbook, no. So what we are trying to do, we are trying to just filter the data, and which is most relevant to that particular aspect, we are trying to condense that particular data and we are able to give. Then in research and data analysis, like suppose I want to see what sort of literature review papers are existing, or what sort of data analysis I need to go for interpretation, what sort of hypotheses have been framed, what sort of objectives are framed, what sort of results are been came out, and what sort of methodologies they have been used. Now everything is been online. Then we have automated assessment like quizzes, some activities you perform, some marks you provide. Now somewhere if you go for this Swayam MOOCs, massive open online courses, they do conduct some exam, the proctored exams, and they do give the questionnaire where the students are being going for approaching the particular exam and they are getting the result. That are the proctored exams where they are not having the facility to copy. So that's called automated assessments. So we are not doing any corrections. The system itself is doing the awarding of the marks. Then we do have educational apps where you try to upload some notes, some materials, some textbooks you try to upload for the educational labs. Then we have virtual labs and simulation. Now, suppose I go for physics, some chemistry, some computer science. Excuse. We do have some virtual labs applications where it clearly shows the demonstration of the application. Because the physical labs, maybe some people have some the access, or some people may not have the access. But virtual labs, you have internet, and obviously you can go with the virtual labs and do some simulation. Sorry, similar to your physical labs. So for computers also, the IIT are been developing the virtual labs. So if you can search for the virtual labs on the website, you can just see, and they clearly explain. Maybe let's suppose I go for data structures, I want to just talk about stack. So they clearly give a pictorial representation how the stack works, how the queue works. Okay, now these are all part of your ICT applications. Now, what are the key advantages of ICT in education? One is enhance the learning opportunities. Like you can learn more and more, right? You do have a lot of content on the web. Okay, it's not like restricted. Like, so we have enhanced the learning opportunities. Then personal learning, already said, the customization, the improved communication. I need to transfer my data from one that means one friend to the other friend. I'm sharing my data. Okay, that's where the communication comes. Then increase accessibility. The remote, there is a problem with the remote areas where you don't have the internet, but otherwise you can go for the accessibility of the data everywhere right now. Then the skill development applications, because everything should be job oriented, right? It's not like I'm studying and passing and keeping quiet. Okay. Then efficient management. Okay, I'm trying to just upload my files or upload some materials, okay, very easily. Okay, or deleting some files which is not applicable, right? I'm sharing some data to some other people. Then global exposure. So whenever you have this ICT facility, no, it's not like only our country activities we are able to. We are trying to interact with the other people throughout the world now. That's called the global exposure. Then interactive learning, where we try to put some animations, some videos, audio sort of thing. Then cost effectiveness, basically when you have the internet, that is only the cost, or the system. Okay, generally the system you need, that is only the cost effectiveness, maybe the one-time expenditure you need to make. Then continuous professional development. So mainly in education, you need to teach students. Then obviously we need to update ourselves first. Then we need to go first. So that's the professional development. Not only in teaching, every domain there is a thing where we need to upgrade ourselves. Now coming to the disadvantage of ICT in education, dependence on technology. So obviously we are more relying on technology. If the technology suddenly is down, then that is the biggest problem. Okay, so we need to see the alternative also. Then the distraction, something like disturbances. So we need to access only the relevant content, and we make our students also to access only the relevant content. They need not distract, okay, with the ICT. Okay, we are providing that facility for the good cause, right? So the students also need to go with that particular. Then cost of implementation is high. Maybe it could be one-time expense. Okay, because we need to purchase all the systems, networks, and internet costs and everything. So you need to set up the particular thing. The cost is high. Then health issues. Every time I need to just sit in front of laptop, there could be some eye problem. There could be some headache, and all these health issues can occur. Then cyber security risks, where you have internet, then obviously the other third party can hack your data. Okay, until unless you provide a proper prevention mechanisms or detection techniques for your system. Then teacher training. So every time the teacher need to be updated. Yes, obviously that could be an advantage. We may not get that much time, but still we need to do. Then limited human interaction. Every time we work with the system, we are not talking to our colleagues even. Then obviously that is not the correct way, because when you talk to the people, then obviously when you interact with the human, then obviously you gain much more knowledge rather than your system. Okay, so where there is a pros and there is a cons also, but still we need to take out the best of that. So what is the difference between generative and ICT? So we have AI assistant, then text and content creation, then image code generation, personalized learning, and automated as these all things we have covered. Now when you come to ICT, it's digital classrooms, online learning platforms, virtual labs, ebooks, educational apps, etc. So both combinedly we can achieve very good result. Now these are few tools for teachers, and we cover only few because the lack of time. So these are few tools for teachers for in order to generate the curriculum, in order to generate the quizzes, in order to go for research, okay, in order to go for the evaluation, learning, and all these things, right? Now, applications of generative AI, it can work with education, the healthcare, finance, the media, then in gaming, where you need to import your animations, scoring of the players, okay, then virtual assistant like chatbots, then content creation like image, audio, and video, then cyber security where phishing attacks and other attacks need not be done. So all these areas where your generative AI is going to work. So when you go for finance, what is the expenditure, what is the credit, debit, and all these concepts need to be extracted. Okay, in healthcare, we go for generating the reports of the patient. Then healthcare. Then in education, we can see a lot of tools are existing. Now, key applications of generative AI in education is one is curriculum development. So you want to make a lesson plan, or you want to go for COPO mapping, course outcomes, and program outcomes you need to map. Okay, then how many hours you need to spend for each unit, you can do that. Then chatbots for students, assistants, then personalized learning paths, then text summarization. So you try to summarize some text from your research papers. Okay, so I don't want to read the complete thing, I want to just summarize, right? Then translation and transcription, where from one language to other language we can convert. Then virtual tutoring. So we do have the here also we can work with the chatbots as well as the tutorials what you hold, or we can say the YouTube videos can come here. Then research assistants, where you have a lot of websites where you can just extract some data for research. Then virtual labs and simulation, what I was saying. Then professional development, where you need to update yourself with the new technology. Then automated assessment and grading, where I was talking about the online exams and so forth. So these are all applications in education where your generative AI comes. Now we'll see some presentation tools in teaching. So here we have presentation tools in teaching like Gamma, and I put a URL also for your reference. Now it is an AI powered tool that allows you to quickly create beautiful and interactive presentations, reports, and web pages. Now coming to the features, it is AI powered content generation, then smart design, where you try to go for what the styles, fonts, and so forth. The templates, the predefined templates are existing, the background templates for the PPTs. Then transition effects, you can see some text effects, some animations you're trying to, like scrolling from behind, above, left, right, and so on. Then the flexible formats of your data whatever you are going to post, and color combinations, the color customization can be done. So if we just take this, now this is the login page for this particular application. So just I will show that I already framed a list of URLs. So if you can see this, now here this is the login page. So you need to log in, obviously for every website you need to log in. So I'm logging by Google. Is it visible, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So here I have something called create new, the new Gamma, and you can import also from, that means the data could be imported from the other file. So if I go for create new AI, since we are going for generative AI, so I'm going for this. So here we have create from a one-line prompt in few seconds, paste a text, create from notes and outline or existing content. You can import a file which is already existing, or generate from a template, fill in and customize the content. So I'm taking the first one here, generate. Now here they're asking like describe what you would like to make. So let's say I want to make a presentation. So a PPT on, let's say I go for blockchain technology. Okay, I want to just go for this. And here they are saying 10 cards. Okay, the other one, if you want, you need to pay, and there's a paid version. So obviously 10 cards. So I'm going for generate outline. Just click this one. Now here you can see it is automatically generating the content related to blockchain. So totally 10 slides. Now here we have an option called generate. You just click that. So this is a PPT, what it is framing for you. See, the authenticity of the data you need to check. Okay, whatever it has been fetching from the background, no, it is trying to put the most important points for you. But what sort of spelling mistakes you might have still, then the content may not be properly aligned. So that's up to the user who need to cross verify, and then only they need to present. So totally 10 slides it has been generating for us. Okay, now it has been done. You can see all 10 slides. If you go for the present mode, now see, this is the slide what is automatically prepared. Okay, real world applications of blockchain. So here it is. First one is blockchain technology. That is been framing the content, the title also. Then this is the second slide, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven, eight, 9, and 10. So very beautifully it has been designed. Now this is the power of the generative AI, where I have given only one line sentence, but it has been, see how much beautifully it has been designed for us. Okay. So let me exit this. So if you go for the create new, so if you have already some notes, because you don't want the automatically generated content, you have some nice notes, you want to prepare the PPT from that, then you paste it. Here you need to paste that. Okay. Otherwise, you need to have a complete file you can import. See, upload a file from a PPT, already existing PPT, or Word documents or PDF files, or you have in Drive, you're in your Drive, the Google Slides are there, Google Docs are there, or any URL, web page has been there, you can give that one also. So just upload and you try to generate your PPT. Okay. Then generate from any template. So this is a paid version. We are not going. So if you are free, if you are paid, okay, still I'm giving some idea. So later on, if you are interested, you can just go for paid version and do. Okay. Okay, we'll go for the next one. Okay. So I just close this. So after your work is over, you can just log out. And we can close this one. Now coming to the second one. Now, this was the first one. Coming to second one. We have something called Slides Go. Slides Go, this is a URL. Now, slidesgo.ai is a vast online repository for free pre-designed slide templates for popular presentation tools like Google Slides and PowerPoint. It offers thousands of visually appealing and customizable templates, making it a valuable resource for educators, or it could be students or anyone for you want to prepare the presentations. So the features are customization. So according to your wish, you can do it. Has expansive template library. So a lot of templates are existing. So you can select any template and you can do. Then you can download. Then you can go for search and filtering of the data. So this is the login page for Slides Go. So I'll just open that and I will show how to prepare. So this is the login page. So I just go for login. And here I go for continue with my same login ID. Now here can just create AI presentation maker is there, AI lesson plan generator is there, AI quiz maker is there, icebreaker generator. So if I go for AI presentation, here I want to go for a PPT for cyber security. Okay, just I click this. So it is asking for your template theme background. Let's I take this and continue. So it's generating the slide content with the appropriate image and all these things. So the basic features what you get is free, okay, only limited. So you feel like when you're using it's suitable for you, then you can go for the paid version. Okay. Now I'm going for generate presentation. It has already put some data for us. So you have a button here. You need to click the generate presentation. So you can download your PPT. So it's been downloading here. You can see. So let me open this. So this is a PPT what it has been generated. Maybe I'll put it in slideshow. So cybersecurity essential for corporate security, then introduction it has given, then cyber fundamentals, types of cyber threats, data protection, security policies and compliance, cybersecurity practices, network security measures, endpoint protection, incident response and recovery, conclusions. So later on you can just make some editing and all these things. Okay, but ultimately we are able to just get some design, right? Now we go back and this I'll close here. Yes, exit. Now here you can see a lesson planner is there. AI lesson planner generator. You just click that. And here read and write numbers to 1,000 using base in, okay, this is a normal example. So what lesson plan I want to make here? So I want to make a lesson plan for cloud computing for, let's say, 60 hours. 60 hours with 5 units. Okay. Now here you can select the grade also. If you want, you can go for university level. Then the rest of things is okay. Now I have written lesson plan for cloud computing for 60 hours with 5 units. So here I have a click generate button. You just click that and we'll see what happens. Because we need to, every time we will prepare lesson plans, right? Organizers, lesson plans. Okay, now this is a lesson plan course overview. Cloud computing 60-hour comprehensive curriculum. Course objective as given. Total course duration 60 hours. Number of units 5. Target audience university level. Introduction to cloud computing 12 hours. First unit. Learning objectives still it has given understand the fundamental concepts, explore, etc. So you can download also. You have a download option. You just click that. And you can see this is a lesson plan. You can see your lesson plan. Unit 1, 12 hours. Unit 2, cloud infrastructure and architecture, where you can study virtualization, hypervisor, etc. Unit 3, cloud service providers and platforms. Unit 4, cloud security for 12 hours. And you can see the key concepts they are given. The practical activities also they are given. The learning objectives also they are given. Advanced cloud computing concepts. Then assessment strategies. Continuous assessment 40%, unit quizzes, practical lab assessment, project submissions, midterm projects. So everything is given for you. And accordingly, you can change later on. You can just convert into Word document and you can change. So this is the power of the generative AI, where I have giving only one line of text. It has been giving a complete lesson plan for you. It may be suitable or not suitable, that is a different issue. But some idea it has been creating for you. Okay, I'll just go back. Now AI quiz maker they are given here. You can see. Now here I want to just make a quiz for, let's say, prepare quiz on generative AI with 10 questions, multiple choice. Or let's say we take generally what it will do, we'll see. Okay, 10 questions, generate. So select a grade, it's college level I have selected. Then select student level, above grade level I have selected. Then generate. Now your quiz is ready. So here it is giving mass the generative AI technology with its primary application like ChatGPT. So this is a match the following type. Then ordering, then true or false, short answer, multiple choice, visual representation. So you can just download this one. So you get like this, match the following, ordering, and so forth. So how many it is prepared? Maybe 5 or 6 it has been prepared. So maybe in paid version you are going to get more. Okay, so that is a problem with these sites, right? So like this you can prepare your quiz also. Okay, then I just go back, and here AI icebreaker create fun classroom activities with AI. Okay, so I want to just go for uh, I will just give a topic for like generative AI. Who are the participants? Maybe university students. Number of participants I'm giving between 5 and 15. Then generate. So it will generate some activities so that you can give to students and ask them to solve that. So something is wrong. So maybe I'll just minimize the number of participants and generate. The icebreaker activity to engage students, materials required, drawing supplies, paper, colored makers, pencil, laptops, and tablets, etc. Instructions also they are given for the icebreaker. Then wrap up how to do. So this icebreaker 1, icebreaker 2, then 3. So only 3 we got. Okay, less than 5 we are given, no? So this also you can download and distribute to your students and give an activity to them. So like this you are going to get. Okay. So this is about the slides go. So you can make all the things like a presentation, lesson planner, quiz, as well as so and so. Okay, I'm just closing this. We'll go for the next one. Now coming to the next one, we have Canva. So I think all of you are famous with Canva. So it's a cloud-based graphic design platform that simplifies creation of visually appealing designs, presentations, newsletters, videos, etc. It's a versatile tool for creating engaging presentations suitable for classrooms, meetings, and so on. It can create presentations with or without using AI. Now, presentation templates already existing, animations are existing in that presenter view as well as talk presentations. So, like that means videos. So, for this, canva.com is a thing, and this is the page for that. Okay, so just I'll show. Now, whatever the PPT you are seeing right now, this PPT, what I was showing to you, know that is prepared in Canva only. Okay, so I'll just go for that. Now here, this is a Canva first page. So I logged in. Okay, I need not to go for that again. Now you can see your designs are existing, your templates are existing here. So these are the templates what you can opt for. So based presentation templates are there, poster designing, resume preparation, email, logos, mobile videos, invitations. So many are there. So I want to go for Canva AI because we are using AI right now. So I'm going only for this Canva AI. So here also I try to create one presentation. Okay. So I'll just give a PPT for maybe edge computing. Okay. We'll see what happens. So it is asking like, let me know, I can tailor your edge computing software, maybe professional, and submit. So it is adding some content here. So I go for generate design.
नाही मला मला काय वाटलं मला हे बाकीचं माहित नव्हतं पोरांचा संपर्क नाही मी म्हणलं मानसशास्त्रात गेले तर त्या मॅडम म्हणल्या नाही मॅडम इथं कोणी सभागृहात गेले तिथं पण कोणी दिसलं नाही बाकीचे ते नाट्यशास्त्राचे प्रॅक्टिस वाले मुलं दिसले मग मी म्हणलं अरे कुठं आहे मग रस्त्यात मस्की सर भेटले म्हणलं सर कुठं आहे चालू म्हणले मी पण शोधतोय तर
Can you
मग मी
mute?
म्हणून मग आले इकडं असं झालं
Can you mute yourself, please?
Roll
Okay.
number 74.
So can you see here the presentation has been prepared for us? Okay, so these are the slides. So these are the slides which are automatically prepared for us. Okay. So by using this Canva editor, you can just download your presentation also. So you can say, if I present this one, no, present full screen. Okay, present. Now this is the thing what the Canva has prepared for us. Now you can change presented by, you can change your name later on. Then this is the second slide, third slide, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9, and 10. See how beautifully it has been designed for us. Okay, so you want to download, you can just go for share, then download. Then you want in PDF format, you can go for PDF or PPT or in JPG or video sort of thing. Okay, so I'm just clicking PDF file. So you can see this one. This one is ready for you. Just I given edge computing PPT, that's all. It has prepared itself. Okay, so this is how you are going for presentation here. So not only for this, you have a lot of things, but only I'm concentrating on presentation tools. So I'm skipping this one right now. Okay. Now, coming to the next one, I have Prezi is one more tool for presenting. So it's used for creating dynamic non-linear presentation videos and designs, moving beyond traditional slides with a single large canvas that allows zooming and panning to show relationship between ideas making content. So we can use for education purpose, businesses like sales, marketing, internal communications, etc. Okay, now coming to the features, visual storytelling, engaging presentations. You can go for video creations also. Business and education, a lot of domains are there, but still I put only 2 here. And you can create your new content. Okay, so more number of visual representations you can go for this Prezi. Okay, so now this is the login page for you. So whenever you type prezi.com, you get this one. Okay, so just I will go for that. So this is, I think, already logged in. Now here we have create with AI. So here also you can type basically, okay, go for presentations, you can go for images, you can go for videos, you can go for infographics. Let's try presentation PPT for information security. Okay, create with AI. Presentation can't be accessed, refreshing the page. So that's a problem. Okay, better. I'll just log out and log in. So here we have a login option. I'll go with Google. Here I'll type PPT for information security. Create with AI. Okay. Images for information security, we'll try. Can you say here the images are for information security has been created now? Okay, these 4 images has been created now. Okay. Now let's say we'll try for the video. Create video presentation. There is something wrong with the. Okay, I'll try to go for a different login. We'll see. College and university. So skip this one. We'll try here for the presentation. We'll see. It is for information security. There is some problem for this. Image already I was showing, right? Create video presentation. Okay, no. Infographics. So which template you want to use, you can go for. Okay, selection for infographics I'm showing. So here you have slides, reports, dashboards, charts. So anything you can create, but we'll try to check out only with AI concept, right? So I'll go for create new, start with PPT. Okay, there is some problem with the website. Okay. Maybe I'll show you the PPT what I already created for you. Okay. When I was demonstrating, I prepared. So let me, I'll show that at least. So this is the thing what I was creating. I was doing trial and error. It was January 11th, no? So this is automatically created. Just I given cloud computing. This is automatically created. Okay, so like this slides you can just prepare. Okay, that is a error from the browser's side. Maybe the site it's not accepting the request because sometimes we don't have the proper paid version. No, then this sort of errors we are going to get. So this is a slide. What I was showing is only created with this Prezi only. Okay, you can see this one also. So this was created on 10th. So like this you can create. Again, only generative and ICT and irrigation it has created for me. Okay. Okay, so we'll go for the next one. So we have covered Prezi, no? Fifth one is small PPT. So it's also been used for preparing PPTs by using simple text prompts, or you can upload files and links. Okay, it helps users to save time and effort by designing layout and so and so forth. Okay, then AI presentation generation, then content and design automation can be done. Team collaboration, that means more than one person can interact with the PPT and they can change. Okay, just sharing your PPT to some other person and they can change. So online it will be done. So this is the page for that. So I'll just go through that. So this is the home page for that. So I go for start for free, then go for continue with Google. Then with the Google account, you log in. Okay. Now type your presentation title below, they are given here. Okay. So I'll just type like presentation title they want, no? So I'll something like database management system, management systems. Okay. And here I'll just click generate. So it is starting now, processing. So here we have generate my presentation. So you can only try the same feature once for free. So there is an upgradation required for this. Okay, I'm not have a provision. Let me check out with different account. So database management systems. So generate. Okay, just check any template here, maybe on technology. So I'll take this and generate. Okay, so these are the slides. Okay, this is the first slide, then second, third, fourth, fifth, then six, seven. Okay, so this is automatically created for us. Then you can share it, okay, by copying link and so on and so forth. Okay, so like this also you can prepare your PPT with the small PPT application. Okay, if any modifications are required, you can just select. Okay, it is giving title and everything, then you can change. Okay, here also you can see insert text, insert shapes, symbols, insert icons. So it's already prepared for you, but you want to change, right? Editing you can do. Okay, and finally you can copy the link and you can download, right? So this is one case, and just closing this one. Now these are the tools, 5 tools for presentation tools, comes on presentation tools. Now text generative AI in teaching, that is text to video generation tools. I give some text, it will create a video for me. Okay, so you can see in video AI, and this is now in video is a cloud-based online video creation and editing platform designed for ease of use and accessibility. It creates videos with text prompts. You enter the text or enter any topic, and in video AI gets to work. It generates a script, creates scenes, adds voiceovers, and tweaks the video at your command. Okay, so it is preparing its own text, some scenes it is creating, the voiceovers it is making it. So initiative interface, that means very easy user-friendly interface is created. Then we have extensive library of templates. Then variety of editing tools are existing. Then multiple video styles, so like 3D, 2D sort of things has been existing in this one. Then this is the login page for the InVideo. We'll try this. So I'll just continue with Google. Okay. Here you can give some topic name like blockchain technology. Okay. Then here you have an option called create my video. So it's getting started. So paid version, you have more minutes of time to be generated. Here only some seconds of the video can be created. So if you try so many number of features no, with different websites, then you can analyze which one is better and which one you can go for paid version, how it is suitable like that. So I want only 30 seconds generate. So it's already this account I was using. So better I'll just come out of this. I'll go for another account. So whenever you enter for the first time, it is going to ask like that. Second time onwards, it is not ask anything. Blockchain technology. Okay. Is the screen visible, all of you?
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. In the meantime, I'll go for the next one. It is taking some time, and we'll come back and see what is the end result of this one. So this is the other one. Then we have Flex Clip. This is also for text to video generation tools. Now it's a cloud-based video editing tool that allows users to create and edit videos easily. It caters wide range of purpose, including education purpose. We can use brand marketing, social media, family videos, etc. And we do have some pre-designed templates where we can start from the scratch. So your video creation is there. We can use some templates when you go for customization. Then you can go for animations. Then vector elements, where sort of matrix sort of thing, some provision is there. Then transitions and overlays can be applied for your videos. Now for this is the URL and this is the page, login page for that. Okay, just I'll open the other one. Okay, it's already logged in. Create a video. Okay, just I'll go for different account. Okay, so here we have AI video studio. Text to video. Generate. So I given only a prompt here, some text, and I click generate. We'll see what sort of video it has been generating here. Okay.
आता एक आला होता
No
पोरगा
problem.
6 मार्क्स पडले म्हणे स्किलला मला एसीला मुलगा आला होता 6 मार्क्स पडले काय करू म्हणलं रिझल्ट कधी लागला म्हणे 4 तारख 5 तारखेला म्हणलं किती तारखेपर्यंत द्यायचं होतं तुला माहित आहे का नाही म्हणलं, 12 तारखेपर्यंत द्यायचं आज किती तारीख आहे? एवढी एवढी म्हणलं 6 ते 12 कसे करायचे म्हणजे समजा मी चेक केला असेल किंवा दुसऱ्या सरांनी चेक केला असेल कसं होणार म्हणजे तुझे तर ठीक आहे तू केला असतं तर काहीतरी झालं असतं पण आता काय पर्याय नाही त्याच्या समोर समाधानासाठी
रोल नंबर 42 तुमचा व्हिडिओ आणि ऑडिओ दोन्ही ऑन.
So it's taking some time. Do you have a break now? Or can we continue?
Yes, sir. We can take a break now.
For how many minutes you are giving break for?
10 minutes, sir. 10 minutes.
10
10 to 15
just for
minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah, fine, no problem. Okay. All of you can take a break and come back after 10 minutes. I'll just stop
Okay,
the
sir.
sharing and I'll continue.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Can we start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
was,
sir.
yeah. In the last class, I was just now I was showing the video creation, right? So only this is for 2 seconds or 3 seconds. It has been creating. The video just you can download. I have given only cyber security. It is only created this sort of video. So when you go for the paid version, then you get a lot of time of video can be created. Okay. And in one more browser, I'm trying for this one also. We'll see. Okay, what is the end outcome? Okay, I'll just minimize this. Okay. Now it is taking a lot of time for videos. So what I thought is I just go for the simple one where we can complete first and we come back for that one. Okay. So I'll show you for research first. Directly I will open the website and I'll show what we are going to do. Okay. So when you go for the research, how the generative AI is used. So I'll just share this all these things with you, but only just see how it works. Okay. Okay. Now this is one website where you have connectedpapers.com. So here just I've already logged in for this one. So here you can type search by keywords of paper title or DOI or another identifier. So if I type some title like trust establishment in cloud computing. Okay, this is for research. Okay, I'm trying to do. Then I'll come back. Okay, just build a graph. Now these are the papers. What is matching with trust establishment in cloud computing? You can see. So whatever is relevant, you get the papers. Okay. So just if I click this, it is going to form a graph. Okay. So this is the main paper. What we have been selected, survey on trust establishment. This one, what we have selected. No? For that, what is the internal related papers it is showing? Okay. If I go for this, you can see here it is listing out this details. If I click this details. Okay, if at all I want to open with the PDF no for this file, let's say feasibility of user level trust in cloud computing, I want to just check what sort of data is there. Then you just click PDF. So if it is an open access, you are going to get that particular download page. Otherwise, it is not going to get. Okay, so I just click this. Okay, it's only showing the related particular what is it journals, the papers which is related to that particular thing, right? So if I go for let's say this certification, then IIS, so the complete information is being provided here. Okay, so you can just expand this and see how it is related with what sort of. Now it is in 2013. So can you see here 2021, 26 and other. So the dark colors, whatever you are seeing is nothing but the recent papers. The light colors are the old papers. So now you just go for recent papers so that you can just be aware of that what sort of recent research is going on. Okay. So if I go for list review, so I'm getting in table format. Okay, the authors, the year, the citation, how many citation, what sort of reference are there, similarity to the original, what I typed, what sort of similarity, how many papers are there. Okay, so like that, all complete thing is been given here, right? So prior works, these are the papers that were most commonly cited by the papers in the graph. Okay, so you can download that. Okay, and store. Similar derivative work. These are the papers that cited many of the papers in the graph. So these are all the papers with citation and graph reference are there. So that more number of citation means the paper is much more referred by so many people. So you can just go through the papers and recent papers if you can go, no, then obviously you will be getting awareness about the research, what is going on in the particular topic. Okay, so like this, you can just go for this particular thing. So any paper you can check, its information is given. Some are downloadable, some are not downloadable. Okay. So if you want to open the graph for this, see the graph for this one has been there. Whatever I was clicking here, no, that graph has been opened. So that what are these papers, when it has been published, and everything has been there. So this complete center one is nothing but what we have selected. You can see that name also it has been displayed, right? So this is one site where it is giving information about the research papers through the graphical representation. Okay, so I'll just come out of this. Okay, I'll just close. Okay, coming to the next one. This is one more consensus research. So everywhere you need to provide your authentication for login. Okay, here also I can type like such problems in cyber security. So it is going to give the problem areas as well as the relevant papers, what is already published. Okay. So still it is reading. So here you can see the result of this comprehensive review study of cyber attacks, and it has got 468 citations. Okay. And you can use for the literature review, cyber security challenges, then review of cyber security and cyber attacks. So many papers it has been sorted out for you. So you can just download that PDF files. Okay. So maybe now full text. So it is giving some information to you. This complete text has been given. So you can just go through these papers. Okay, whenever you are going for your research. See, key research problems in cyber security. Okay, advanced stealthy attacks, then IoT cloud and critical infrastructure security, data model and IOS security. Now these are the few problems what has been listed out. Okay, and these are the papers, relevant papers. So where you can go through. Okay, suppose if I go for PDF, clicking this one, no? So it is giving the paper also for you. Just go through that and try to find some points. Okay, and see what sort of references or citations they have been put. Okay, because literature review is most important for your research. Okay, how much you study, that much better you are going to create your problem statement as well as the objectives for the problem. Okay, so this is one website where you can go through. Okay, anything related to the respective research you can do, right? So I'll close this one. Coming to the next one, we have elicit.com. So here also you need to log in. Okay, here also you can type the question. Ask a research question to generate a structured research report automatically. Okay, research articles in edge computing privacy. So it is generating the complete report, and it is going to give a mail, okay, to the concerned. That means who have been logged in, no? You can get a mail and you can study that, right? So you can see gathering the sources, 50 sources found, screen sources, extract data and generate the report. And in the report, you can just clearly find out what sort of issues are been there. So this is the report generation is possible in this particular website. Okay. So let it compile. We'll go for the another site. So this is another web page where you can go for your research work. Okay, I'll just sign in. So here also I want some, let's say, research articles on, let's say, generative AI. So you're getting so many articles here. You can see this many articles it has been provided for you. And if you get paid version, no, you will get more than that. Okay, it's a free version. You are getting only few. Okay, and you can type anything here. Okay, some information also you want to get. So let's suppose find research on AI and education. It is going to list out some articles for that. The AI in education, integrating AI in education. Now, these are the papers what you can refer and you can just explore your research. Okay. So access full text. So if it is, so it's not found. That's a PDF. Okay, so you get information like this. So you can go through and what are other sources to download, you can just go for. Okay, at least you're getting some abstract and all these things, right? So I'll close this one. So still it is generating report, the previous one. Okay, once it will generate report, we'll see what it will do. Okay, then next one. Research rabbit.ai is another one. Okay, so this one we can just log in. So here you need to create your own password for this. So I've already created, we'll check. Incorrect details. Okay, now here you can type your research work. So let's say I want to go for database privacy, some term. Now yes, so many database privacy related information it has been given. If I select one, it is showing here how many similar papers are existing, how many references are there, how many citations are there. Okay, so like this information you are going to get. Okay, you can say if you want to say you can create one collection, and you can here you have no create collection. You can store your papers whatever you want. So let's say I created one research articles. It is been saved there. Okay, so here you get the notes. Okay, recommended notes, you can see the names also, okay, which are recommended for your paper, related paper. No? You are going to get that one. Then there's a list. Then there's only the notes. Okay. So any paper you can select, its information will be given. Suppose I click here PDF, no? So if you open access, you're going to get the PDF also to download. So it is downloading that PDF. So can you see the Springer paper has come? So you can just go through that and you try to find out the findings from this. Okay, whichever is relevant for your research, you can go through that. Okay. So I'm closing this. Okay. Now you can see it has generated the report and save PDF. So this is the report what it has generated for research articles in edge computing privacy. It has been given abstract, paper search, screening, excuse me, data extraction in that primary focus technical approach. Okay, then performance, then results. That means already existing papers. What sort of approach they are being used. So much big report it has generated for you. It is a very good thing for you to just read and understand from so many papers. It has been compiled. Okay, so like this you can generate the report and go on reading. So that is from elicit.com. Just log out. Now this is another one, site.ai. So here also, what can I help with you? Okay, so I want some results. Area of distributed databases. Research articles. Distributed databases. So it is listing out the articles which are related to distributed databases. Okay. So you can just download that. And these are the columns, what it has, and export. So you can see the response has been created for you. And it is listing out so many things. Now you can just have a look like what is the reference publisher, what is the reference page, what is the reference journal, okay, what is the reference DOI, authors, abstract. Now this can be used for your citations nicely. Okay, and reference of papers, and it is been giving the abstract also. You can see it's complete abstract also it is giving for every paper. Okay, so this is one way how you are going to. This is another paper blockchain all which already I have done. Okay, so anything you can do, so you can just log in and do, it's better, right? So then we go for the next one, scholarc.com, this one. Okay, where you can get the summary of the paper. You can just log in with your Gmail account. Then you can see only one free import is left for my account because it's not the paid version, no? So I'll just add a paper. I'll just add a paper of mine. I'll just give a paper like exploring trust models in grid computing. So it will be extracting the key information and it will split and give what is abstract, what is summary, what sort of methodology they have been used. So snapshot, this paper discusses various trust models in grid computing, key findings it has been giving for my paper, then objectives of the paper, then methods what we have used in my paper, results of the paper, then conclusion, okay, then limitations, then future work what we have added, then practical applications, okay, what sort of correlation methods we have used, randomized algorithm and this one. So everything is been given. Okay, so main text, introduction, conclusion, references. They all references we have used. So like this, you get a summary of your of any paper you upload, no? Right? You are just upload and you get all these informations. Okay, if you want to more, no, you go for enhance. Right? So this scholar C is used for summary or so section by section information you can get. Okay. Then you have semantic scholar. Semantic scholar. So here also you can type some information. Research articles on operating systems. So you are going to get some information. These are all papers. You can just see, just go for PDF files. Now this paper you can just study and make out some findings from that one. Okay. And similarly, you have a lot of information in this one, right? So many pages have been dumped. So you get citations. Okay. Then you are getting the graphs also. See how many citations, 12 in which one, which year, how many citations for the paper. So based on citations, you can just refer the papers, right? Then we have undermined.ai. So this also I will log in. This one will ask the institutional account you need to create. So here also you can just go for research articles for sensor networks. Okay. Let's say what is that we are given here? Sensor network. So generate research reports. So here they are given, I want to find research articles about privacy issues in sensor networks. That means in little bit more sentence way they want. So it's automatically has come. So you can see interpreting search. Now these are all steps, and finally it is going to generate a report for you. Okay. So these are all websites for your research. So much, so many are there. So you can just see whichever is suitable for you, and you can go for that one. Now coming to the next one, we have in evaluation, generative AI in evaluation. So we have a website, conquer.ai. So research is over. Now coming to the evaluation. So evaluate learning with AI powered. So I just go for login, create, continue with Google. Now create a Conquer quiz. Okay, I want to create a quiz. Okay, so I given already something is there, artificial and machine learning applications. You just give next. So multiple choice and 10 questions I want, and it's for higher education and English. Okay. So first we have entered the topic, then click next, you get customized, multiple choice, or you have mixed one, or you have fill in the blanks, read and respond. So we are creating multiple choice. Then click generate. Then it creates a quiz for us. So you can say which of the following is a common application of machine learning in healthcare. Okay, it has given the answers also for that. Okay, valid answers with Google search. Now if you can see the preview, no? So you get like this, the preview. You get the preview like this, and if you answer, okay, machine learning in healthcare, scheduling patients, predictive analytics for patients, manual entry, and so on. So let's say I give this one, then click next. Then you go for next one. So like that you can go for. So I'm exiting this. So there are no responses. If any responses you are going to get here, you are going to get, right? Now this is an activity where you want to share, no? So you just click share. Now here this link, okay, this will be the code for joining the quiz. If suppose I want to join a quiz, okay, so here you got a quiz code. Join a quiz by entering its unique code, right? So if I give this one, no, they're asking for entering a joining a code. So you can give like this, then join quiz. So now you get the this one, because since I have logged in, I am getting the already selected thing. Okay, maybe I'll just already logged in, no? So once I share this particular code to you, then you can start answering. You can, that means you can go for answering the quiz, right? So I'm just checking. Okay. Okay, it's fine, no problem. But here you can just create the quiz like this, and you can share to your students. Okay, when they just log in, no, there is an option called join with the code. Okay, so then, so what is this code is? See, already I was showing the activity, right? So this one, when you go for activity, already your created one is there. So just click on share, you get a link. Now this link, if you can post to your student, then it's fine. Otherwise, this last words, 6 characters as there, no? Last 6 characters, that is the code for joining. So once they join the particular thing, otherwise I'll just give this one. Can you scan this one and see whether you are getting that quiz? Anyone? Just scan the QR code and see whether you are able to get the quiz. Anyone got?
Yeah, yes, sir, we could get it.
Can you answer that one randomly? I'm not asking to correct
It
one.
it
asks,
asks for the name. Enter my name, whether I
you
have
can,
to enter.
yeah, you can enter your name just to check whether it is how it is working. And we get a response.
Okay. Okay. Yes, yes.
It is giving the questions for you, multiple choice.
Yes, sir. It's going to the next.
Yeah. So once you fill up that one, no, once it is completed and submitted, no, here you get the number of participants answered. Can you see the here? 0 is there, no? Now it becomes 1, 2. How many people are answering, no? Based on that, here the participants will be changing.
Yes,
Okay, so like,
I'm randomly kicking it.
yeah, no problem. Then you can explore for your students. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, fine. So like that, you can create and you can go for exploring. So school level to college level, you can take in, no problem. Okay. So I'll just skipping this. Okay, coming to the next one. See, this was the last one research, no? What I was showing for report, no? So here you are going to get the complete list of papers down. It is generated that report completely. Okay, if you can expand this one, you can see what sort of list you are getting. Okay, if you want, you can just export this one. Okay, only paid version is in there. Maybe prepare one PDF and it will give to you so that you can refer later. Right? We'll come back to the next one. Now, second evaluation website. See, it has been downloaded. Now, see, this is the report what is generated for undermined research work. This complete thing you can just see. So much data has been generated for you. Okay. And the issues, problems, or the techniques what they have been used, like surveys and all these things. Totally, how many? 35 papers it has generated for you. You can just go through nicely and create your findings there. Okay, now here this is another one for evaluation. So that is type form. Then continue with the login. Google. So here also you can create a resume of preference quiz for students, create an academic research topic selection survey for students. So both the cases are there. One is for survey, one is for the quiz. Let's say you can go for forms, use this form.
Hello, sir. Your screen is not visible. Hello, sir. Hello, Mahesh, sir. Hello, Mahesh, sir.
Hello, sir. There might be a connectivity problem.
Sir, Mahesh sir is not in the meeting.
Not in meeting.
Okay, just I seen that he is not in the meeting. We will wait. He will join again, I'm sure.
Can you hear me?
Hello, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there is a power cut. There was a power cut problem. Yeah, I'm sharing my screen again. Just relogin. Yeah. So go for different account. Okay, what you do like to create? So here you can go for like a quiz. I want to create a quiz on database management systems. Create a quiz on database management system with 10 multiple choice questions. Okay. Now can you see here, you get in the multiple choice questions. All 10 is created, then you click apply. So here it has been listed out all 10 questions. So here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And here you can preview the questions. and set the response limit to how many. So these are all paid versions. Okay. So in
Sir,
this also you can just create.
your screen is not visible, sir.
It is not visible.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
just a minute. Now can you see?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. We can see it.
Okay. Yeah. So I was saying that you can just type and prepare a nice questionnaire, and here you have multiple choice options also. So you can change if you want. You can go for changing. Required mandatory, something is mandatory, then you can set. So first by default you are getting with AI, but later on you can select one question and you can change options. Like suppose if I go for this, you have again this option. This one also I want to make it mandatory, then you click this one. If some questions are multiple selection, then you need to click this one. Some randomized options you need to make it out, then you need to click this one. So like this you can set up, and you can distribute your students and you can record the response. Okay. If you want to create surveys also, you have two things, like research survey you want to create, and you can gather some information from the people, right? Then you go for login. Anything you need to go for login. Authentication is required. That's a must. Okay. So you want to create a survey. So here you have some option called create new. So already I've created yesterday on and on 15, both I've created yesterday. So you want to create a survey, you can go. So what sort of survey you want? Survey on cloud computing. Generate some questions on that. So you have how satisfied are you with your current cloud service provider, and so on and so forth. Load more questions you want. Okay. And you want to customize the questions, you can do. Click here and modify. Then you can preview the survey. So start survey, you are going to get like this. See how satisfied are you with your current cloud provider, maybe 5. Next question, what survey features do you have most in cloud computing service? So you give some response. Okay, randomly I'm trying to put. So like this, automatically the survey is also been created for you, and later on you can customize. Okay, so earlier we used to write completely and we used to design everything and so forth, right? But it's not like that. Now, how many questions you want to be put and whether it is relevant or it lasts. Finally, that record the response will be recorded. Okay. You want to customize this? You can go for customization. Okay. For every question, you can change whatever you want. Okay. Some logic you want to put if and else also you can put here. Okay. Required means mandatory field. Okay. You don't want that, you remove that. So you get a star mark here. Right. So after everything is over, again you can go for preview or you can save or you can see the result. Responses, reports. That means till now we have not given any sort of this one, no? So we are not getting anything. Want to integrate with some tools, you can integrate with Excel or some other case. Then you want to build, you can go for this option. Okay, you want to change the question, and you can change anything. You can just select that and you can modify. Right. So this is one monkey.com. Similarly, okay, I'm not going into this. Gemini, Copilot, okay, generally we use, right? Anyone can use. It's not there is no restriction, right? So if I want to log in, you just go for login. Okay, then I go for this. Let's say here I will try to generate one image. Okay, so generate image with advantages and disadvantages of generative AI. Okay, we'll see. Now, can you see it is starting generating an image? So we need not again create some image manual and all these things. The days are gone. You want to create a video, you give a prompt, it automatically creates a video for you. But we need to see whether it is the correct image or not, whether it is suitable for us or not, or any changes are required. Nice, beautiful. This one has been created. Okay. So advantage generate video. Let's see what it is going to generate. So it's already giving some content for us, like this is okay or not. If it is okay, it will create, otherwise no. not created. Okay, in upgrade versions, you're going to get that. Okay, anyway, we have say this has been generated image for blockchain. If you upgrade your subscription, okay, so you need to pay money and do, then only it will create. Go for chat PDF. So here you can create, you need to upload a file.
टॅब घेऊन येते टॅबला ती ओळीन त्याचे लेक्चर तर पूर्ण टॅबवर घेते माझं.
So, uploading one PDF. The results I'm asking, we'll see. So it is generating some summary of paper. Okay, so when you just go for your to extract, that can be asked as a question here. Extract. The abstract of the paper highlight that grid computing. So this complete thing has been extracted. So you give a PDF from that, what you want to extract, that can be done with the chat PDF. Okay, so this also can be used as a research tool for us. Okay, because everything cannot be done if like 15-20 pages are there. No, you just upload that and you can give some criteria to extract the data or summary or conclusion or future scope, what is there, that can be done. Okay. So like this, you have the most common, everyone is using perplexity.ai. Okay, here also you ask some questions to prepare PPT or generate some text. Okay, cloud computing, privacy issues. Okay, some text has been generated for you like this, or with respect to research, you can ask some questions. Okay, then Okay, I'll just go through this. That means all in one sort of, right? It's already almost time. Because a lot of things are there, but we cannot cover in 2 or 3 hours. So at least I'm giving some idea to you people so that you can explore. Okay. So here also you can just describe your lesson plan. Like let's suppose lesson plan for database. So it's generating a 30-minute lesson plan for you, but you can give clearly what sort of that means how many minutes you want to just give that particular thing. Okay. Because just now I was showing like 60 hours plan, no? Like that you can just give based on your description prompt, it is going to generate. Okay, now your PPT is ready. So it has been generating a PPT for you. Now if you can see the classroom simulator here, no? Now you get a student screen and classroom screen here. Okay. Now here you have a number. You need to get a student screen like this for you. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Sure. Yeah. Just please try, 1 or 2 students at least. If you can scan the QR, no, you need to get the student screen sort of thing and enter the PIN number 422523. This one you need to enter. Yeah. One has to one joined. So that yeah, two students are like this, and you can share to your this one. So then here you have something called activity. Now two people have joined. Can you see this slide on your screen?
Yes, sir.
Are you getting this an activity on your screen? Those are joined. Okay, so like this, you can create the PPT. The activity has also been created automatically so that you can share to your students, and based on this PIN number, they need to join and they can answer, and that will be recorded for you. Okay, so like this also we can create. If I go for start lesson, no, now like this you are getting. Now like this you are getting. The students need to scan the QR code, and they need to. Otherwise, you can give the website and ask them to join with this number. Then you can list. You can just join as join. Then only this will start. Otherwise, we cannot start. There is a waiting mode. Okay. Right. So like this, you can create. Then suppose I want to create a lesson, no, with AI. Lesson. Maybe generate lesson plan on cyber security with 5 units and provide course objectives, outcomes, and COPO mapping. We'll see whether it will generate or not. Because with these LLM models, no, you can directly give your information, your syllabus, and ask it to prepare your COPO mapping, then course objectives, course outcomes. If you want Bloom's taxonomy to be used, you can give that one also. So everything will be ready made for you. But the only thing is how much authentic it is after creating, you need to verify. Okay, because we can't blindly submit to the in charge that this is the thing what you have done. No. Okay, it has not done perfectly. Okay. Okay, so it's already 2 o'clock. So there are a lot of this one. I will just share this document to you also. Then you can just go through and explore. Okay, because we have lack of time only till 2 o'clock. Okay, I hope I have given some input to you on generative AI and ICT applications with some demonstrations. Okay, I just share this document also with you, and you can explore that. It's very simple. Okay. Any questions from your side? I will share this one also with you, the PDF file. So here all how to generate text and all these things. So you can just go through that URL and you can explore. Okay. So the same thing I was teaching you. but due to lack of time, few things we cannot cover. So these are all things we have covered. Now this is my YouTube channel, where I have already put all the programming concepts with execution part, because theoretical part we study, but programming, execution, how to do execution, that is most important. So I put all the thing. So you can subscribe, as well as you can share it to your students, so that because when you do projects now, basically we need to implement that particular practically. Okay, what sort of servers we need to use, how to execute, how to write a program, what sort of environment we need to use. All things I have put very clear into this, so you and your students can just subscribe and go into this one and explore. So any questions from your side, I'm ready to answer.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, you've shown some AI tools for research.
Yes.
And in two
Yes.
categories, I can identify that there were two categories.
Yes.
One category of
Yes.
tools were for connecting research papers on the
Yes. Yes.
similarity basis. May I know
Yes.
what kind of similarity domain those research AI tools explore, and on that basis they give you the mind map kind of, or list of
Yeah. Yeah, we
papers?
can create mind map also. For that we have an option for that, to creating mind map also. So here generally because the titles are been also been very much similar. Okay, that is one case. Then the problem statement. Then we have the methodologies what we are using.
Okay.
Okay, so based on that, the similarity has been generated.
Yes,
And
because
we can. Yes. Yeah, tell me, please.
yes, in Connected Papers website,
Yes.
in about it says that they search only for co-citations and bibliographic couplings.
Yeah.
That means that is only the access provided by those journals to those papers to AI or anybody, right, sir?
No. For anybody you can take it out, but few criteria they go by citations. Few criteria they go for the methodologies. Okay, so like that, the similarity index will be created, and that will be extracted, because most similar ones will be projected. Because you can see the graph also, there more similar things are being created, because so many huge number of sets of papers are there, that all are not been that much similar, no. So only very closely associated things are being put into the graph, so that we can, because I am into cloud computing, let's say, I just try to pick up only that particular set of papers, so that I get more findings from that one.
And sir, from where we can know that what is the similarity domain that is being evaluated to connect the paper? Can from
Okay.
any app or from the website, is there any policy there written there that we searched for this, and on that basis we have provided these connected papers?
Maybe it would have been there, but I can't tell exactly what website right now. Okay. Later on, anything is there, you can just put a questionnaire to my mail ID, then I will just try to find out.
Okay. And sir, is there any way out? Like the other domain of research AI tool was individual paper analyzed properly, and extensively given the summary. Can somehow we can correlate these two domains by some code or something? Like I have evaluation of connected papers also I will get at one place, and there summary comparative summary. Is there any way
Okay,
out?
now already we have seen some undermined, and the other one where it is generating some report. Okay, so obviously I think that can, because one PDF you can see 35 papers of things is been generated. There it is trying to give the review papers. There it is going to give the application oriented this one. A lot of content will be there. I think that that particular thing might suit you.
And
Okay,
sir,
because yeah.
Yes, sir, the
Yeah,
result
please.
those we are getting, the results, the papers those are reflected in those tools research those are all open access only, or maybe partly open access, like only
The
their
part,
index is given or their citation or bibliography is given, right, sir?
yeah, yes, yes. It is a generally it is partly opened. Okay,
Hmm.
completely it is not been open access. Okay,
Okay.
so but we can we can need to explore it, and we need to see that how the results are being extracted, because I
Okay. And
don't
sir,
think the complete thing will be given. Yeah.
yes, sir, we are given with ONOS subscription free of cost now. Can somehow
Okay.
we make these tools know that we have access to these many or these domains? You can explore in
Okay.
those, or other way around. Can ONOX be integrated with these tools? Then I will logged into ONOS first, and then we'll
Okay.
use tools like this way,
Yeah. Yeah.
because
Yeah. That.
increase the search quantum, I guess.
Yes. 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 That you can do. No problem.
Okay, and how to do that, sir? Can you show one demonstration that one can do
Which
that?
one?
Like ONOS, we have subscription, and
Okay.
any other tool, research AI tool we are using, and searching
Okay.
into that ONOS list for the similarity.
Okay. 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 Now I need to go through first this one because I'm not into this. Okay.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Or maybe you can put create one video and put it on in your YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. Fine. Fine. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will explore, and I will try to put a video on this one. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Any other questions?
I think, sir,
Have
no
you
question.
all? Have you understood, all of you? What is your
Yes,
feedback?
yes, sir, yes, sir. We understood.
Yes, sir.
A very nice session, sir.
At least you got some idea how to use the tools or websites, at least, so that it will be making ourselves comfortable.
Yes, sir, definitely.
Okay, so this is my email ID and mobile number, and the YouTube channel link I have been posted. So if anything is there, you can just contact me, okay, or mail me, whatever is fine. Okay, can you see my screen?
Definitely, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and thank you so much for giving me this opportunity by the university, as well as the Vice Chancellor and the Department of Computer Science of the university, and Namrata Madam and Kishore Sir, Dr. Kishore. So, convey my regards to them. And thank you, all of you, for patiently listening to my lecture. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. So, on the behalf of uh, all participants, I would like to propose the vote of thanks. My roll number is 64. I'm Dr. Sandeep Vilasrao Patil, working as a assistant professor in Department of Physics, Sri Pancham Khimraj Mahavidyalaya, Savantwadi. So, respected resource person, Dr. G. Mahesh Kumar sir, coordinators and dear participants. As we come to the end of this enriching session of online refresher course on use of AI and ICT for teaching, learning and research in higher education, it is my privilege to propose the vote of thanks. First and foremost, on the behalf of UGC Madan Malviya Mission Teaching Training Center, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, and all the participants, I extend our sincere gratitude to Dr. G. Mahesh Kumar sir for delivering such an insightful and practical session. Sir, your explanation and hands-on approach in demonstrating modern digital tools, many tools you have shown us, such as Prezi, Canva, Slides, Go, and some research-related tools, AI-based presentation platforms, and other online teaching resources, has truly enhanced our understanding of how technology uh, can make how technology can make teaching more engaging, creative, and learner-centric. Your session not only introduced tools but also showed us how how to effectively integrate them into classroom teaching, research presentations, and academic communications. The way you connected AI and ICT with the pedagogy, innovation, and research productivity has inspired all of us to rethink on our traditional practices and adopt smarter methods in higher education. The examples, demonstrations, and practical tips shared by you will surely benefit us in our academic and professional journey. Um, we also we are also thankful to our respected organizers, coordinators, and technical team for smoothly conducting this program and providing us with such a wonderful learning opportunity. Finally, I thank all the participants for their active involvement, curiosity, and interaction, which made the session likely and meaningful. Once again, thank you very much, Mahesh sir, for your valuable time, knowledge, and motivation. We are all grateful to you. Thank you, sir. Thank you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you, all of you.